Power 93.7 WBLK. I'm Yasmin Young. This is the 2 to 6 Takeover. This is for my parents because I know right now you may or may not be working from home, but your kids are home and they're still having to attend school. And that can be a challenge. You're not a teacher, or maybe you are a teacher, so it makes it a little bit easier. But I'm talking for the parents that are not teachers that, don't exactly know how to best help their child in this situation. So I've reached out to my friends over at Say Yes Buffalo, and I have David Rust, who is the executive director, on with me. Welcome, David.
Thanks, Yasmin. Good to talk to you.
Good to talk to you as well. This is a tough time for people. They've got all of the things that they're dealing with outside of school, the emotions, the uncertainty, those things. But then the kids also have to learn. So do you have any tips or, suggestions for parents of how they can help their child learn better and deal with it in this situation?
Yeah, the first thing I'd note is a big shout out to the Buffalo Public Schools, who really deserve going above and beyond. Learning is super important. They started with trying to get everybody's basic needs met in this community. So currently there's 21 schools that are open from 11 to 1 every day for students and families to go get the food they need so that their mind is able and ready to learn. So that's really critical. And the Buffalo Public Schools also sent home packets that can be picked up in the schools as well, too, when somebody's going to get the food, so that parents who are working from home, have a lot of other things and obligations on a day-to-day basis, have some tools given to them right in their hands from the Buffalo Public Schools. So I can't give enough credit to Kreiner Cash and the Buffalo Public Schools for the work that's been done there. And I'd also say to parents, if they want to go above and beyond, right now there's so many educational resources for learning from home that this country and the world are opening up for free from parents. And to access it, Spectrum has also done 60 days of free Wi-Fi to support that, which I just think is amazing. Right. So there's K-4 learning packets from the Success Academy for kids in kindergarten through 4th grade, which is printable learn from home packets. The Success Academy is also doing a problem of the day that can be accessed just by Googling the Success Academy. The Khan Academy has pulled forward school schedules for activities from home. And it's not math and English. It's fun, little science experiments you can do with baking soda, history, other ways to learn that'll keep kids engaged. There's a lot of free virtual educational tools. Scholastic, who, everybody knows them for their books, but everybody is an online presence now. So they're doing 20 days of free material. Oh, wow. And every day has separate learning experiences built around a meaningful story or video. So, a lot of kids engage with stories, with videos, and I think it's a great way for parents to access into some of those free tools. And there's more. I'd also note to Rocket Ship, which is a charter schedule and resource, and they're doing virtual meetings every day for kids via Facebook Live, and staff members are calling families so that students can have 10-minute weekly calls with their teachers. I know the teachers in the Buffalo Public Schools are willing to do the same things. So sometimes it's just asking for help from your teacher, and they care about those kids. They work really hard. And they're willing to reach out and do that as well, too. So, if anybody has questions, they can call our office. But again, I'd close with shout out to Buffalo Public for their great work. And all these free tools are available for families, so tap into it while it's there. There's a lot out there right now.
And do you know if there are any resources for parents who may be struggling to help their child because maybe they don't have a full understanding of some of the materials, where maybe they can kind of do some learning on their own so that they can better assist their child?
Yeah, I guess I would fall back to start on calling teachers. I think they're probably the best suited to share how they handle tough situations on a day-to-day basis. And I think the first thing, it's okay to admit we don't have every answer all the time. Nobody does. So, our counsel is to lean on the professionals that do that. And that's calling the principal. If you're going to stop in the building to pick up food, the principal is going to be in the building to talk with you about that a little bit. So lean on the educational experts in this community. And then I also know that if you go to some of those free resources, while nothing is perfect, they do guide parents on how to teach their kids through the process or work with them. And again, if there's a great deal of uncomfortable about it, I would really stress those Scholastic ones because they're video-based, built around learning experiences, and they're fun. They're supposed to be thrilling. There is a free account you have to set up, but after that, the teaching is done for you if you're really uncomfortable with it by the experts online.
Okay, and what is you all's website for Say Yes Buffalo?
We're at sayyesbuffalo.org. You can call us. I would note my colleagues are working hard every day. We've got caseworkers that are in the field doing home visits. working with families to get them supplies they may need, both from a social service perspective, a health perspective, or an educational perspective. There's a lot of good work happening here at Say Yes to support kids and families. And the Buffalo Public Schools, again, just done an extraordinary job leading on this, so kudos to them.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to, reach out to, let parents know how they can assist their child in this learning process that has now changed. And thank you to you and your entire staff for all that you do to promote education and help our children here in Buffalo be the best that they can be. Thank you.
You're welcome, Yasmin. Good to talk with you. Keep up the good work. And everybody, please feel free to reach out if you need anything.
Thank you.